Give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Fletcher. He's out past the 35. Makes the grab in their space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Coming out with it, it's Simon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. Stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Goes high to pull it in. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much...
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it, fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Might be calling a hot route. The sure hands, it's Rodgers. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
The give out of the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Russell from the gun on third down. The quick out. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Running inside. It's Hill. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now on first and 10 from the 26. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. They're dealing with a second and long. Might be changing the route. Keelan Russell. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now here's Manning. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Tosses it incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Arch Madness. Here's the heat. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Motion from the back. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Arch is going to throw for it. Under fire. And down he goes.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Got his man on the right. Hard-hitting tackle.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To throw, Manning, under fire. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. That'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, though. A play by this defense to get the football. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Hill. It's the runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. The offense changing the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He makes the catch. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that.
Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing Russell. Looking to scramble. The throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback keeps it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Here's Arch to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Sends it downfield. Makes a deep grab. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a 3rd down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Manning on target, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's got it, 1st down and more. Touchdown, Longhorn. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Hold and fire complete. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Steps away to find some room. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the give, looking for room. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Making side adjustments here. The run inside. It's Hill. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Bama! And that one will give them the lead.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throwing Manning. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
And you love safeties that have all the tools in their toolbox. This guy can cover, this guy can tackle. He can also rush the passer. Wow.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it downfield. And his throw is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Third down from the gun, Manning. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Fourth down, Manning. He's got enough, and they roll nice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the back. Here's Manning to throw. Here comes the heat. He's got him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He's going to take off. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Manning. Bringing the heat. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Russell unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Stepping to the right. Gonna take a shot. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Sprinting away. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. And that fumble recovery has set them up 1st and 10, all tied up here in the 4th. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Keelan Russell. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Throwing Russell. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And why would you not go back to it? I mean, he's caught everything thrown his way. He's been the focal point of this offense. They need a play late in the football game.
Hits the afterburners. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. So that'll cost them a down, second and long after the illegal forward pass. Back to pass. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Again, it's Russell. He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, at this point of the game...
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and, man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Fourth down, Russell. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a throw.
Soft spot in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Arch Madness. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Manning to the air again. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Russell. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head.
He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, a last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back